live stream of Elden Ring, the Let's Make a Build series. So after last episode, pretty much late last night after work, I went ahead, jumped on ends, you know what I mean? So we went in and did Upper Kaled, we went and did, what was it, Upper Kaled, we did Deep Root Depths, and other things as well. So that all should be caught up, and we're ready for the Capital Outer Wall. So typically I like to just kind of go this way, do all this stuff, get our Ashen Forward, pretty much just get everything in here up to this exit, then loop around, get everything uphill here, and just kind of do a circle, and then, you know what I mean, we'll go ahead and push on to the capital. But we do want to take care of this, because, you know, I can go to the DLC right now if I don't want to without my bell bearings, because I do believe it's kind of pointless to go to the DLC without all your bell bearings. You're going to find weapons, and you're not going to be able to upgrade them, and there's just no way that you want to do, you know, DLC. There's no way you want to go through the DLC with a weapon that isn't at least plus 10. Somber and plus 25 rate. You're just going to have a bad time. Everything's just far too strong. You want fully upgraded weapons. If you don't have the bell bearings, like I said, you're going to have a bad time. Alright? So, damn. Man, maybe the first time that hit me. Usually I get hit by the other one. I got through the other one and get hit with that. It's just so backwards. Bruh. Please stay close enough for me to actually fight you. Look at this dude. Thank you. I haven't decided if I want to respec to a different weapon or not. Every time I'm like, you know what, I really, you know, my faith build's my crutch. I say that, it's like, I just love the faith builds, and I really, really, really want to, you know, do another run with faith. But, this weapon's just been a lot of fun, you know. It's not the nicest looking weapon, probably one of the worst looking ones. However, it's so strong, you know. It's an extremely, extremely strong weapon. And it's just a lot of fucking fun, you know what I mean? With getting, okay, so also last episode, we got Arcane at 35, so with doing that, our blood loss is now up to 73. Now, I haven't really noticed a big deal with it. What's our damage on now? 580, okay, almost 600. Keep in mind, it is plus 10, though. We can't upgrade anymore. That's our damage. And, Arcane, I do believe Arcane gives us a little bit more damage, but we're after the blood loss with that. I used this before and we went high dex and barely Arcane, and it wasn't giving blood loss at all, and then the damage was also really shit because it's meant for blood loss, you know, and since we only did the bare minimum in high dex, it wasn't really doing the best, you know what I mean? But, so this time I want to kind of keep them evenly, or maybe even go high Arcane, and see if we could actually do something with the blood loss for once. That's why I'm doing this. Never did a bleed build before. So I'm trying to just see what all the fuss is about. There's only 2 bleed weapons I like, and this is the best one for me. Now, there's other bleed weapons I like, but not for Arcane. Like Moog Spear, I don't really care for that. Just to be completely honest. I don't really like spears. People know me know that. Like, I don't really care for thrusting weapons. I will say there's a few. Let's just say I'm more picky about them. There's a few I really like. Death Ritual Spears. Completely dope, and I absolutely adore it. And then you got Vikes, which I do believe we have on. Yeah, you got Vikes War Spear, another really, really, really good spear. This would be my bleed build. I've never done a madness build. I am kind of considering that as well at some point. Madness, if you think Arcane got shit on, you ain't seen Madness, because Madness really got shit on. you get 99% of everything for madness right at the start of the game in the area. Then there's like one incantation and consecrated snow build for madness, and that's it, guys. There is nothing else. You know what I mean? So they kind of got shit on too. But what is cool is madness would do extremely well for an early game build, as you can put the entirety of it together right at the start, and you don't even have to wait till you get to learning here. You can just run up there early and have a complete madness build put together. Complete madness build, you know? And you even get the madness seal here in the capital, which we're going to get. I do believe this one's going to be the best bet, though. I'm also thinking, do we want to go back to Dex at all? We were Faith at 20, but we have this on Faith only at 15. So I would like to get, you know, our Faith to 30. It's 15 levels we need for our Faith. But before we do that, I would highly think that getting Dex or getting Arcane to at least 40 or 50 would be the best bet. I just want to make sure we can use our incantations as we start getting them. Now we can use all of our Arcane incantations if we want, but this is the Blood and Fire build, and that would still work at 15. At 15 Faith, you know, you still have access to Rivers of Blood, More Gods, which does Blood Flame, right? And all the Blood Flame incantations, and that's Fire and Blood. So, in fact, that's what my character's name is. That's the build we're doing. And we can pull that off, you know, with 15 Faith, maybe 17 at the moment. With that being said, there's a lot of really good pyromancies, like regular pyromancies that have nothing to do with blood loss, that I really like, really enjoy. I'd rather do Strength Arcane build, but this weapon, you need 35 dex just to wield it, so it's not really a viable option. So if the dex requirement was much lower, I would just keep, because we're doing mainly Arcane, I would just keep the bare minimum of dex and get Strength Arcane, give us access to other stuff, unfortunately. I could go ahead for the Executioner Sword, but it doesn't get blood loss, doesn't go with the build we're putting together, right? So, I do want to go down, but not yet. I heard you, buddy. You're not slick. Just so you know, you're not fucking slick, brother. Actually, I think, yeah, we're gonna want to go down first, but might as well clear these guys out since they're right here. And just go ahead and drop. Where is he? He should be coming for us. There he is. I was hoping to land at least one more. Ooh. There it is. We're also getting to the point in the game where those stones, I didn't break the first, we weren't doing a walkthrough, so I didn't feel like I had to do 100% of everything, so I didn't break all the statues for like the smithing ones, and the first few you get like 5 smithing ones and 1 smithing 2, so I didn't really feel like that was worth our time, since early on you can get those things every damn where, right? but now we're getting like 6s and things like that. I do believe, they're worth their time. That's why we did the one in Mount Gelmir, and we did, that one. And we'll start doing them from now on, but you bitch. As far as our touch-up episodes, we still have a few little things to do. And it's things I don't even give a shit about doing. Like getting the rest of the smithing stones from Moonlight Altar. Doing the puzzle in Moonlight Altar for a spell that doesn't go with their build, But since we have went through and done 100% of everything, like right here, right now, Moonlight Altar, we took out Adula and got the talisman. That's all I really cared about. But we do have the Evergel with Tish. We should have done that. Just little stuff. We're definitely going back for Tish, as she's just a better summons than even Mimic. So, and that's because she does Dust and Death. So we do want to get her. You know what I mean? But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because we are going to, do another episode where we go back. But it won't be until later. Hey! Not very nice. Bruh, I was underneath you for one. Make sure I don't miss anything here. Are these 5s? Yeah. Okay. The roots are always so tricky, though, man. You just like slip right off of them for the most part. God, that was a big one, wasn't it? If you're doing like strength intelligence, there's a really good curve sword here. I don't care for the actual war much on it, but just for like regular attacks, same moveset as Bloodhound's Fang and the weapon we're using. I feel like it's worth a mention, and you can get this right at the start of the game for the most part. All you gotta do is get up to the capital, right? So let's see what our blood loss is doing. I know that was timed right. I don't even think that was blood loss. I think that was just damage. There's a lot of enemies that are just immune to blood loss too, and there it is. So it is building up much faster. So that's Onyx Lord Greatsword. I do want to show this off real quick because, like I said, if you want just a solid curved sword for a mage build, this is it right here. This thing's phenomenal. I really like it a lot. 20 strength, 16 intelligence, 16 dex. But it's just really nice looking, I've never actually done strength build before either. That's another one I, just never done. But yeah, it just feels nice. You're getting magic damage every hit. You're getting physical damage every hit, just really like it. Really like it a lot, and always wanted to do a build with it. Even if it's an early on build. So if we were to do strength intelligence, get the stats we need, run right up here, begin the game, use deck to lift. You don't need to, take out 2 demigods to get here, right? You just gotta get the Dectus medallion, because you're not actually inside the capital. So you come here right at the start. I mean, you can get your character, right? Go kill Grail, and get 100,000 runes, get the levels you need, come clear this cave pretty easily, and beat the boss pretty easily if you can parry. and then have an awesome strength and weapon right at the start. At least until you get something better like Dark Moon, and then Dark Moon still will get some strength scaling, so you know your stats won't be wasted. Anytime I used Dark Moon, I was at like fucking, you know, by the time I got it, I was like 40 and 40 dex every time. I always go dex, and usually evenly though. But yeah, it does just fine with the straight up intelligence build. Some people say that the weapon's lacking in damage. Literally the strongest weapon in the game. With the frostbite, the magic damage, even without the buff, that thing hits over 800 AR. There's only very few weapons that aren't. So if you were to take away all the colossal weapons out of the conversation, just regular swords and great swords, there are very few weapons that are going to hit 800. That's not like a basic thing that every weapon does. Short swords, they're always, you know, going to be around 650. Talking about in-game stats. So, pretty basic. This weapon, we're at plus 10 right now, level 131, which is only 19 points short of what you'd typically be at the end of the game. We're only hitting 580, you know. And then this one's only hitting 582, and that's gonna go way up when we bring it up to plus 10. And you know, if we went real high in Dex Faith, which we're not, so it's not gonna get the damage it did last playthrough, but still, it's gonna get us some. Oh yeah, we're like barely short of the level here. It's crazy. It's only 105 a level right now, and getting to level 150 ain't even that far away. But by the time we get to it, we're gonna need so many runes. This is really start going up on you. Like, really start going up on you here. It's also pretty crazy if we're this high level. And have that many rune arcs too, which is just really awesome for, you know, everything we're trying to do. So let's get this up to 40, and then we'll start working our faith. 40-40 is probably enough to beat the game. I'm not saying it'd be super easy. That just brings blood loss up a point. So we're almost getting 1 point of blood loss for every level. Doesn't seem like that much, but that shit adds up, man. It really does. Alright. Now we've done all this stuff. Let's go ahead and turn in our bell bearings. I know it's an absurd amount. Anyone's liking the stream, and for our next playthrough, if you guys want to suggest a build we do or playstyle, let me know. I'm all up for it. I'll do another run anytime. I love this game. I like to start streaming some different playthroughs. You do like a post DLC, New Game Plus playthrough, see how that goes. Or, look at this shit. Look at this shit. I told you guys I haven't turned any in. At this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're good there. Grave Glove works 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yeah, they come in threes. 1, 2, 3. But the Ghost is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only missing one of these, 2 of those, 2 of these, or 2 of those, and 3 of these. You know, we're making good distance on that. What's our shield at? Only at plus 5, we need to get that up there. That is at plus 9, NCAT scaling. Arcane with S, we're getting 255 NCAT scaling. Not bad, you know. We got more levels to get. Is it just Arcane, or what else does it scale? Faith 2, and Seed of Faith, which we don't have much of. That stuff done. I guess we can just jump right here and just start going forward with it. I don't think we even touched the gargoyle. I don't think we touched the, what is it, the scarab for the Ash of War. Let's go ahead and start working on that. That was 132. Really good spot. Especially if we're not doing all the content. We're probably going to hit around level 170, 180. before the DLC, which would be dope. Is I'm trying to do Dex Faith with a little bit of strength for the DLC. I don't believe you could blood loss or gargoyles because they don't even have any flesh. Come on, buddy. I used to think these fights were so hard. Not saying we're not getting hit, because we are, but they're not as bad as they used to be, that's for sure. If you're a new player, there's so many fights you're going to encounter in this game where they're just extremely fucking hard until you learn the movesets. But if you compare these gargoyles to the gargoyles from like Dark Souls, yeah, they're a huge step up. I guess between this run and our next run, we're gonna stream one of the Dark Souls games. I want to beat it. I want to beat it on the stream, and I want people to help me beat it. You know, tell me, hey, we need to go here. We need to do that. Thankfully, I will say Dark Souls 3 is pretty linear. I need to just finish that game up, but it'd be cool to do the stream Dark Souls in order, 1, 2, and 3. He's a slimy little brother. Do not feel like quitting and loading back in. I do believe where I took Margit out, second Margit fight too, so I don't need to worry about that. So we have Bell-bearing hunters to go back to. I know we took him out. Yeah, he wouldn't be running up like that. Alright, just clear all this out real quick. Yeah, we got bell-bearing hunters, we got keys. There's still some more touch-up type stuff to be doing. And we will, guys. Like that, I'd like to start making some distance towards the DLC, though. I love the seal in one hand, sword in the other. We're finally starting to get powerful enough to pull it off. What I mean by that is like actually having, you know, enough good spells. Because you don't really get good spells and incantations for a while. No, you get good spells, but not incantations. You get some decent ones, like our fireball we're using, you know, but still. Or he took out the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Don't need to worry about him. I've also never done a strength build. We might have to do one. If I ever do a strength build, though, I'm not just gonna go with the colossal weapon, I don't think. I mean, I could give it a shot. If I do, I'd be picky about it. But even if I did a strength weapon, a strength build, I'd have to put points into one other stack. It's only like strength weapons I would probably use are the Executioner Sword or like, what is it? The God. The one we picked up in K. They don't know what I'm talking about. Godslayer's Greatsword. And do need 20 faith. I wonder how early you can get that. Can you get that right at the start? You should be able to. It has nothing to do with the tower, really. You'd have to be fucking good, though. You'd have to be a really good player to pull that off. Now, before we go to the outside of the wall, I'm just gonna kind of come and clear all this stuff out, as we've already, you know, beat the main boss here and got access to the capital. But we just ran past everything. It was like, oh, we gotta do this later, so let's go ahead and knock this shit on out. Get our loot. I bet you drops the shield now that I don't want it anymore. No, still didn't. He typically does. He loves dropping that shield when I don't need it. I do need to get the Twiggy cracked here. And just out of curiosity. Where is it? Where the fuck is Stone Barbed? Is that mountain top? Oh wait, no, don't do that, you idiot. I think we have to wait to get Stone Barbed. That's one they should give you earlier. It helps so much with boss fights, guys. God, it helps so much. It breaks poise. Much easier. I think we have to run in. Usually when the Bell-bearing Hunter doesn't appear, it's like you run in, trigger where it says what location you're at, and then it'll show up. If not, we're just going straight, you know, to our hero's grave and stuff. We're pretty much worked our way through here. I don't know what the hell this thing's problem is. Need to run farther away. Alright, it's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit our tower and our hero's grave or an ancient dragon fight. I don't think there's much in this tower. It's like the great bow or some dumb shit. The actual war here is alright for dex builds. Anything using lightning. But besides that, that shit's starting to hit good now. We got the arcane up. Badass. This build has probably some of the least physical damage of any build I've ever done, and yet I still feel extremely powerful. I mean, we got Blood Flame Talons yet. I know a lot of people don't like that, but man, I think it's like the strongest fucking spell in the game, and it's so much fun. We're actually getting that really soon. Underground, the capital. Come on, buddy, get real. He couldn't get up. will say too, this sword does have a little bit of reach on it. At least it feels like it does, more than you would think, I guess, you know. What's up, Will? Oh yeah, man, I'm just streaming a little bit for work. Want to try to make some progress to the DLC here. I was stating earlier on live that there's a few things to go back and punch up. I wanted to like just, you know, make some real progress here. As bad as I want to go to DLC, I don't like going there without bell bearings, bro. You know, so it's like, you know, we started going there and like, fuck, without the bell bearings, it's kind of useless. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling. Had to get off the Blacksmith Let's Play for a minute. Went back to Elden Ring because it's great. Oh shit, well they did say, I was reading, they did say there is seamless co-op now since the DLC. If you want to hop in the DLC when I get over there, let me know. I think that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, dude, well it's just like, you know, I would hate to go over there, find some weapons, and then be underpowered, you know, feeling underleveled the whole time with, you know, more complicated move sets and things like that. That's what I was trying to run on the walkthrough. It's like, when you get to the DLC, one of the most important things, make sure you have fully upgraded weapons, or you're going to struggle. I mean, now that we've already been through it, done it all, probably not, but your first time you're gonna be like, fuck dude. You know, like this is a bit much. But yeah, I just want to make sure I'm able to upgrade weapons when we find them. Probably be getting out of the arcane when we get over there. I'm gonna do probably Faith Dex. I miss it already. Can't wait to go get them mesmer incantations. Those things are so much fun. We gotta do the dragon fight. Yeah, to do the dragon fight for the hero trade. Wait, we have a larval here somewhere. It's supposed to be the little ruins. Where are they at? Come here, little shit. Now can we pull up the map? Yeah, where are the ruins? Okay, it's right there. Can't be right. No, that's the wrong ones. They're up here. Fuck yeah, bro. I was talking about this in the walkthrough too. It's like I've done a lot of magic, but I never used the spells. Some of my favorite, absolutely favorite melee weapons are magic. If you haven't played around with Darkmoon Greatsword yet, man, that shit is a lot of fun, bro. A lot of fun. Don't listen to people say that thing don't do damage. I was actually just talking about that earlier today. That's like one of the strongest weapons in the game. The damage is absolutely insane. It's just real fun. It's a great sword, you know. Yeah, dual curved swords like Scavenger Blade and Stone Wing or Dark Moon. I might that'd be fun. Been a while. God, you're being extra rowdy today, bro. Come here. Come down here. I don't think I can get back up to him, can I? Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the Death Ritual Spear. I'm not a big spear guy, but I'm just really picky about them, I think. And that one's a lot of fun, too. And then you have, what's that one on Mountaintops of the Giants? Helping Steeple? That's cool as shit, too. So yeah, there's quite a few melee weapons for intelligence. I try to get into the spells, I don't know. Oh, for real? That'd be badass. That'd be fucking serious. You're on New Game Plus, yeah. You're like a frostbite build. There it is. You haven't used that one in a while. It's a lot of fun though. And the magic, when you buff the weapon, those magic arcs you throw off, they do a lot of poise damage too. It's just really good for stagger breaking and frostbite. In my opinion, it's probably, I don't know, it's up there for the strongest weapon in the game, hands down. Yeah, it's totally a lot of fun though. It's badass. I want to do a rot build so bad, but there's like no choices for rot builds unless you do New Game Plus, which sucks. It's all the really good rock weapons you get like at the end of the game. And the Spirit Glaive's dope as hell too. And what's the other one? Death's Poker. That's another really good one. Damage isn't the best, but the Frostbite really makes up for it. I think Frostbite's better than Bleed, man, because you get that huge proc off your health bar, and then they take 20% more damage while they're frostbitten, so that's pretty cool. I'm not messing around with you right now, big guy. Come on, Mimic, I need you, buddy. This guy's pretty tough. God, it's like a fucking truck. Yeah, I wanted to like that weapon so much, bro. I didn't really care for it. I mean, a lot of people do, though. It's one of the most popular weapons there is. A lot of people love Sword of Night and Flame, and it is really powerful. I don't know why I don't like it. It's one of the first weapons I used in the newer playthrough. One of my first playthroughs. Oh yeah, first try, I'll take it. Yeah, it's definitely extremely strong for a short sword. Like, it's really strong. It's probably because it's a short sword. That may be my issue with it. That's why I like Rolana's swim blades. Because they're like Sword of Night and Flame, just, you know, leagues ahead. But we'll say the Astral War on that Sword of Night and Flame is just, it's fucking strong, man. Doing a hybrid build of Faith Intelligence is awesome as well. I've tried to do that. That was actually going to be my first build for the DLC, Faith in it. But when I was putting it together, I'm like, fuck, man. Just not much physical damage was killing me. And I'm sure it didn't even matter, but like in my head it did, you know. Wait, we didn't solve the painting, did we? Where the hell is it? It's right around here somewhere. Is this it? No. It's not up there with the dragon, is it? It might be. One time I was doing Faith in it, and I was trying to just think of the most powerful build I can come up with. So I did a Faith in build with just enough strength, and my plan was to use the Golden Order seal with Dark Rune and Blasphemous Blade. Yeah, it was fucking insane. It was insane. Almost made the game feel too easy though, and you got to go pretty high in stamina, because I like to, switch my shit, right? So you need, quite a bit of stamina. But it was a lot of fun, and it's really powerful. Come here, buddy. Probably about the easiest time I've ever had with them. There's also that church. Around here somewhere. It really is. It got me through the game the first time. It's just a lot of fun. What was even better is my first playthrough, I had to look up a few guides about where to go and stuff. And that was one I actually found on my own. And I was like, no shit, because I love fire weapons. Even though it's more probably of a basic kind of, that's why I suggested for the walkthroughs. Like, we can get a lot of damage and a lot of survivability, so I just really, really viable. But yeah, when I found my first time, like, what? Fire damage? I didn't even realize the health regain. I didn't really read it, and I was going through it. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, you couple the... And it's one of the highest damaging weapons in the game, plus the health regain. So, yeah, that's why it's, like the best weapon. My first playthrough, that's why the same build I suggested for the walkthrough, the Archery Great Shield with Blasphemous Blade. I just thought it just made the game easy, because everything bounces off the shield, and the weapon does a lot of poise, and heals you. I mean, it was just, I was like, wow, this has made this game really hard to really easy, I'm actually sad that the walkthrough ended. I was having so much fun with it. It was a lot of fun to make. Wish they'd hurry up and make a new game already. What's cool is though, if you do the Volcano Manor quest line, you can go get the talisman. It does the same thing as Blasphemous Blade. So, but I swear, I don't think you get as much help from Taker's cameo as you do Blasphemous Blade. Now, it could be in my head, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's as much. Then the Ash of War, gives you a huge chunk too. DLC will boost the damage of that Ash of War. What is it, the magma talisman? I forgot what it's called. You get it in that little shack under the Fort of Reprimand. But yeah, it boosts magma damage. Your first thought is probably boosting the dragon incantation that does magma, but it actually boosts that sword and probably a few other things too. I was getting some spells and stuff like that. I think it was straight. Yeah. Taking him down first. Such a dick. Those guys are exhausting. Like, you're in the Haley tree and go to the bottom and you gotta deal with like fucking 4 of them. Oh my god. It'll make you rage, bro. Shit made me rage. I had to redo like 3 episodes because of them. Yeah, no, I need to do more with the regular weapons of the DLC. Usually when I get to the DLC, I'm like, you know what, we've been using these weapons, but I just want to use DLC weapons. There's a lot of really cool stuff you could do. Putting items from the base game and the DLC together just to improve them. You know what I mean? It's just because weapons are in the DLC don't mean they're better, you know, but there's just a lot of fun shit in there. I want to do something different when I get there this time. I don't have anything in mind particularly. I know I want to go Dex because it seems like all the best weapons are Dex over there. At least for the first bit. That's like what you're getting the most of. Shouldn't be far off though from getting on over to the DLC. Shit, capital, not I don't know, a few days. I know I'm off work Saturday, so I might just get on here and stream a good portion of the day. Probably wrap this stuff up. Come on, buddy. Oh wait, no. He hasn't seen the light yet. Just short. Oh, that shit stacks? I did not know that, bro. Damn, I would have suggested that. I didn't know that. That would have helped a lot of people out. I was like, well, if the weapon does it, you know, we don't need it. But damn, that's wild. Like, because if you did anything with incantations or spells, you can go way heavier mana flash. It wouldn't be easier to go with flash. So kill a couple easy enemies, hit the acid board, you know, 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I need to look into that. Yeah, I guess that would probably work the same, because all 3 of them are, you know, kind of doing the same thing. So it stacks with room. And that does make sense, because that's the whole package. That's Rykard's weapon and, you know, Rykard's Great Rune. That makes sense. I was just like, surely they wouldn't give us that much. But when you see all the stuff people pull with buffs and stuff, they give you... I mean, you're as powerful as you know, you are creative in this game. You have a lot of creativity. Just like how we're killing those rural revenants using heals. They give you everything you need. You just got to really think about it. I was already thinking about going back into Blasphemous Blade earlier, but I'm like, nope, I'm going to stick with what we planned. It's just such a good blood weapon. That would be badass to do. do instead, though. Rock all that shit. Then we can go heavy in faith with a bunch of mana blasts. Go incantation crazy. As many times as I've done faith builds, until the walkthrough, I haven't really used incantations much. I just like the faith weapons, you know? I want to start using them more. Half the time I just don't think about it. Yeah, I don't know. People do that shit. I think it's crazy, man. I'm not gonna go through the game for hours to get to a certain boss to kill him in 2 seconds. You know? I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's really creative and really cool. But I'm just like, man, all the shit you have to figure out. Some buffs stack, some don't. Some buffs might debuff something else, so... But yeah, it's cool. I'm just like, did I enjoy these fights? So I'm not trying to one-shot these bosses. But I seen someone do that with Radon. He's got 100,000 health. I don't know how he did it. He was creative as fuck, though. I know that. He was using everything. What is it? That one talisman in the DLC gives you a boost to damage if Madness is around. So they're using like Howard Sabriri to inflict Madness on themselves, you know? Yeah, it's just weird. It's not for me. I enjoy the challenge, you know? I really do. Especially with the DLC too. It's like, dude, you played for 100 hours probably just to get to that guy, you know? Unless you back up your save, I don't know. I mean, to each his own for sure. I hate gatekeepers, I'm not going to be one, but yeah, I just think, you know, kind of ruin it for yourself. Especially like when you get to like Midra or Radon, those really, really challenging, extremely fun fights. Like, no way I'm missing out on that. I died to Midra more than I died to Radon. Like, not even close. I know it doesn't make sense, but... it makes sense to me. Because when you watch that fight with Midra, he looks so easy, but like when you're playing it, he's much harder. To me. And someone's like, how'd you die to him? I'm like, what? I died to him like 20 times. At least. Good lord. This blood loss is pretty cool. Wish I would have done blood loss before this. I don't know why I waited so long. It's pretty fun. That was all the painting to the church. I don't think there's anything left out here. Dragon. Fuck yeah, man. We're on the same page there, bro. For sure. For sure. Another thing, too, man, is many times when I played this, I've always went with, like, you know, somber weapons. I feel like I have never got, like, truly creative, you know what I mean? Like, with Ashes of War. So, I don't know, somber weapons are the best, you know? But, like, how people are doing, like, these poison builds and stuff. I'm like, God, they just get so creative using certain weapons, and, you know, or rot builds is another thing I would love to do. But I've never really got truly creative with, like, some super, super unique thing. Most of the time, I just go to what works, you know, and that's usually Strength Faith with Blasphemous Blade. This is actually my first time in a long time switching it up. I mean, I did, like I said, I did a playthrough Mage with Dark Moon. That's pretty much the same thing. You're not getting health, but you are getting so much damage. It's not Deathblade. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I guess I was wrong. Oh, thank God, Steak America. Is that the one from the Lake of Rot? Getting two of those would be badass. Or maybe like Reduvia in one hand. I heard that Rot, or at least I thought that Rot scaled with Arcane. But I guess it doesn't because there aren't any. Well, there's like one Rot build in the one DLC weapon that scales with Rot, but that the dagger actually is, I think, Dex. Oh man. Let me get rid of your buddies. Good day to you, sir. Alright. I think we're officially ready for the capital now. That's shit because earlier I even solved the damn Pleasant Tower. So yeah, looks like we're all caught up. I have a couple of loose things to go back for. The catacombs here, which I hate. Name of the catacombs, Everjail Puzzle Tower, and that's it. But we'll get back to that later. Yeah, I guess that's the one. I never complete box quests. I mean, we did it with the mask, but I don't want to kill Bach. And then I gotta lose the larval tier too just to kill him. Kill a guy I don't want to kill and lose a good item, you know? So I never did that route. Bach's like one of the only people that not only doesn't want to kill us, but he also just wants to see us be Lord, you know? So I don't make it a habit to get Bach killed. So this is probably one of my favorite parts. My first playthrough, just walking out here and seeing this shit, like, well, this game is fucking crazy. For real, I loved it. Looking at that tree close up for the first time. It's phenomenal. He should be here. Let's go and rest. Unless I probably forgot to talk to him somewhere. I mean, I guess we don't really need him. I gotta go to work, so I'm trying to see if we could at least get the first part of the capital done. Do it. Nope. It's crazy too. We're only like halfway through the base game, and there's like other games I want to stream, but I'm already sitting here thinking about like, what can I do in my next playthrough? I love the game. I love going through it and going through it different ways. I will probably stream a different game before we come back to this. But yeah, I obviously want to do more playthroughs. Just fucking, it's such fun going through this. It's a whole journey, you know. Thinking about maybe, what the hell, where's my thingy? Maybe doing like Dark Souls 3 next or something. I bought all the Dark Souls games, but I never beat them. Being on stream might be nice in case you get lost, so it could kind of help me out. Wait, we need a seabed curse. We're almost up to the room of death, as I like to call it. Mages and perfumers, my favorite. Especially when you gotta fight them all at once. Come here, Patricia. I think that was her name. Ooh. No, sirree. No, there's more. Oh, he's like a, yeah, fucking statue. I actually love the capital. It's crazy that this is just a dungeon, technically. It's so big. It's like a fucking city. Finally starting to proc bloodlust on these guys. It takes a lot, though. These guys have actually a lot of resistance. There it is. Okay, buddy. Who's the pot guy? Is that you? Starting to annoy. Mainly because I didn't see him. This part too is like a maze. You want to like not miss anything, but you got the rooftops, all these little like alleys and shit to go back through. No, there wasn't none back there. Oh yeah, it's delayed. Nope. It's time to go fight a tree. I don't think we took him out last time we were here. We may have. I thought I just ran past him to get to Morgot. No, I guess we did take him out. He would have been on our ass by now. Okay. Rooftops. like one item we need to drop right here again. It's all by itself. It's like a rune forward. I'm not doing all that shit. You are not slick, buddy. He thinks he was. I do like how that stun locks him too. Like, if you don't care about the blood loss that much, this shit will stun lock him kind of in place. Not every enemy, but enough of them. Oh, you dick. Say we're probably pretty good to go below. No. Yeah, that little item on that little ledge over there is literally nothing, really. Uh-huh. And those rooms went in. Oh shit. You done? Yeah, you're done. Actually, that's it. Yeah, we already did this. Okay. Gotta get on over to... I think we're about done with this half of it. Just before I get to work, I want to try at least clear this half so we can kind of just pick up from, what was it, Elden and Balcony? Yeah. You got Mr. Crucible Knight. Our shortcut, which would be nice. Hey, buddy. Gotta love that deflect hard tier. It's so much fun to use. It really is. I love it. I get the timing right. That's really all. We went to the DLC to grab that and the armor set. I did plan on using it, then I was like, oh shit, the Bloody Wolf armor. This shit looks really good. It's just nice and simple. I know what my weight, you know, the weight I need. You start focusing on other stats. That's the thing, if you don't know what armor you're gonna want yet, or what weapons you're gonna go with, you're like, fuck, I need to make sure I'm leveling up, you know, endurance for that stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and try to finish up the left side before we wrap on up. And I might jump on here later tonight, just depends how long I get, you know, still got work for. I did try, I put a little, I made a post the other day, day before yesterday, but like trying to keep an actual schedule for my stream so people know when to tune in. So I'm going to try to do from like, what was it, like 1 to 3 or something like that every day on the stream. Maybe 12 to 3. Start getting caught up towards the DLC so we can start streaming some actual like new content, you know. For anyone wondering. I'm doing a Let's Play series for Black Myth 2, but to be honest, I don't really care for it much. I'm doing it because I know people probably want to notice, like, oh, is the game good? Try to, you know, spend my money to get it and stuff like that. And it's a great game. But I'm just not having fun for it, so I'd rather, you know, just stream this stuff. God, he is like a truck. We do need to drop down on top too. Where was it? Should have been some stairs. Yeah. Well, if you're still on here, I don't know if I know you said you miss Bolt of Grand Sacks. Do you know how to get down to it? If not, I'll make sure I'll show you when we go through here. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You can only get through from one area, and it's like pretty much towards the very end of the place. I wasn't sure, bro. I just... Yeah, sorry, my lady came in. But yeah, it's such a pain in the ass. I overlooked it my first time, and it's not hard to do, because it's like, if you don't, I don't know, this game, it's, like, I didn't find most of the stuff to my second playthrough, I'm like, okay, I'm just going through here trying to find every secret I can, find every item I can, but all you really see is a little crack in a banister, and if you don't really pay attention to that, it's so easy to miss, you know, it really is. I wish we could just get to it. I mean, it's right there, but we can't get to it, you know. And maybe you could do a trick jump. I don't think so. I think the gap's too big. But yeah, I definitely missed it my first playthrough, and I've seen videos. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Fuck yeah, yeah. I never used it on a build. I'm sure it probably hits really hard, though. If it is, it's a nice little sword, just like this. I feel like I need fire, you know what I mean? Or it's just, because I like the spirit. You're always protected, you know. So just having one in offhand, that's, you know, pretty much how I use that one. Just smart to do. Short over 3,000. Damn, we picked up all these? I don't even remember that. And levels are getting expensive. Well, I say that, but man, we were doing a DLC. It was costing like 350,000 a level, you know. Or is that 76 build up? So that's actually getting much better. I'm getting more and more excited as we go through. My first bleed build, I'm seeing the numbers actually pile up there. But alright, well, I'm gonna hop off out of here so I can get my ass to work before I'm late. But yeah, I'll probably jump on tonight. But if it's too late, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow so people actually, you know, if they want to watch it, it'll be a better time as it's, I mean, who's gonna be looking up a stream at 1 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So I'll probably jump back on here around like noon tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate you tuning in with me, brother, and I'll catch you next time, man.